can fly.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another game analysis video. As you can tell, I'm super behind on the 2020 season. We're already into 2021 and I'm still I think this is halfway, just over halfway of the 2020 season. I've just been really wanting to edit and film all of my off-season training, so that's kind of taken precedence over the game analysis. But anyway, in this game, this is a road trip to play Austin Bold FC. I play for FC Tulsa. And I'm number 13. I play fullback. And this is where I analyze every single one of my touches in my professional games. So without further ado, here's my first action on the ball. Goalkeeper Restrepo plays out a long ball, and I just head it and clear it up the field to my midfielders. Next play for me comes right here. Ball comes into my center back. I have tons of time and space. I'm just going to take my touch forward. I'm looking for it. I'm seeing Marlon right now. I'm seeing a good angle. They're clogging the middle. So I see Marlon checking down this line. So I'm just going to play it right into his feet. And then he's going to play it back to me. Now it's super congested right here. You have Rodrigo checking in this space, which is a good option. And you also have Bradley all the way back. So I'm just going to play it all the way back, switch the side into the space and try to get that defense moving in the first couple minutes. Now, same possession, Bradley Bourgeois sees Rodrigo da Costa, a little good combination here. And now I am going to check down the line because Bradley's starting to get some pressure here. Rodrigo's checking down, but I think his lane's cut off, so I really need to check down the line, provide a good angle for Bradley. There's a great ball in. Now I'm right even with the winger. The space is right here, so I need to take my touch down the line and try to get in front of this winger. So I'm going to take my touch down the line and start to drive and then play into Lebo Moloto. The ball's a little bit behind him. It's not that sharp, but it's a good idea, I think. Again, ball comes into my center back, Bradley Bourgeois. I'm getting wide. I'm already starting my run. I'm getting wide and high up the field as far as I can. So Bradley still has a good angle, and I can turn and face the field. So now I have the ball. I can take my touch in, and now I see Ariel Martinez right there, and I start to make a run down the sideline. It's covered well, so we end up playing out of it. So good idea, but just covered well from Austin. Now ball comes out to me again. I have Marlon wide, but I'm also seeing Lebo Moloto right here and Rodrigo kind of both make runs into this space, into this line. I was on the wrong page though. Lebo Moloto checks, and I kind of clip it down the line. And Rodrigo got closer, but I was actually aiming for Moloto in this play. So just not on the same page there. Got to read my center mid runs better. Ball comes out to me, tons of time. I'm just going to play into Marlon out wide, and then he'll do a little 1v1 play down the line and earn us a corner kick right here. Next play again, Restrepo from Austin hits a long ball out to our side. My center back goes up. I'm dropping in behind to get some support, and then it's just 1v1 down the wing. Get my body in front of him when he takes that touch, and then as I get pressure, try to clip the ball up the line for one of my center mids. And then we get fouled and we earn the free kick. It's our possession. Good play. Little 1-2 right here just off the free kick with my center mid, and then play into my center back again so we can keep possession and try to work it around to the other side of the field. Cross in from the left back. Ball comes back out. Now we get turned here. This is our center back on the ball. So now it's a fast break. So I'm right here. It's 2v1, honestly, against Bradley. So I need to sprint back as fast as I can and try to make this a 2v2, 3v2 situation in our favor. I come back a little too much, but this is okay. This positioning is fine. We're three here. We're plugging the middle, and we're letting that ball go wide. We want to let that ball go wide. This is our full game plan. It's a good shot on goal, but I'll take that shot every single time versus having them cut through us, through the center. So it's great save by Sean Lewis. It's right at him, but that's okay. That was a well-handled fast break, I think, from all of us. Now switching ball over to my side, couldn't win the header. You want to play it safe on those if you think that it's going to go over your head. 1v1 defense on the side. Tuamasi does some dribbling and then tries to fall there, tries to earn the penalty. The ref does a no call, which I think is smart. My leg was there. You'll see in this replay, my leg was there and it was out, but Bradley's mad right there for the flop. He thinks he should have earned a yellow. So as you'll see, Tuamasi right here, good dribbling, cuts, I pull back my leg, and he falls down. So I think that's a good no call. I mean, of course, I'm going to think that's a good no call. Next play, Bradley Bourgeois, my center back, just has the ball, plays me out. I'm looking for Eric Bird, who's making this run right here down the line. This winger actually steps wide to kind of block that off. So that means the space is right here. So I'm going to cut inside into that space where all that time and space is. And now I'm going to play into my center mid so he can switch the ball over to the other side. So I feel like it's so much of playing fullback or any position on the field is like recognizing where the pressure is, where they're covering, and where that space is. Now right here, Joan, the Austin Bold left back, is making an underlapping run. So it's not overlapping around it. It's through the inside. So I'm right here. I'm not going to step out to Tumasi, their winger. I have to watch Joan making this underlapping run behind us. So I'm already moving and running down the field in anticipation of that underlapping run, which you'll see right here. They play it. Tumasi plays it. I get there. I have good positioning. I'm going to take my touch wide and try to clip it down the field. Now right here, this is my mistake. I panicked a little bit as the ball comes bouncing right back to me. Bradley Bourgeois is right here. I should lay it right to him and he can clear it down the field. I end up trying to pop it up the field, down the field. It's not the worst decision. There's definitely things I could have done way worse than that, but I should have been a little bit more composed and played my center back there, I think. Now this is a little fast break from us. Rodrigo da Costa starts driving in, clips the ball in behind. Kind of funny, both players think it's going to go out of bounds and they hesitate for a bit. And then Ariel Martinez plays back Dario Suarez, and Suarez gets a nice little goal right there. Good finish. Restrepo, I think, it's a tough one. I think it deflected maybe, but it's a good goal. And it's funny, honestly, I'll say this now, but this was our first shot and only shot, I think, in the entire first half. So Suarez capitalized, that one time that we were able to get a shot off in the whole first half, and it's a good goal. Let's see. I don't know if I really can't tell if it deflected or not. Hits Restrepo's gloves, but goes in the back of the net. Good goal for us. So now we're up 1-0. Playing style shifts just slightly now. Austin Bold, a little bit of a counterattack here. Billy Forbes in behind. Bradley Bourgeois makes a good tackle. He hits a lot of body, but Billy was kind of anticipating that. Now ball comes into this guy again. I really want to be careful here because this is right on top of the box. If I come flying out, I know he's going to take an easy touch around me and he's one-on-one on goal. So I'm going to kind of really slow my run up and expect a touch or a pass and try to force it wide. He takes the touch wide, drops it back to Tumasi. I go and make my body big and it's over me for a goal kick. So again, it's well stopped there, but it's dangerous. And especially when you're top of the box, you have to be so careful and patient and try to anticipate where all that stuff is going again. And then once again, Jones making underlapping run. I'm right here. I'm watching Joan making this run. So I'm already starting to run back and prepare for that ball in behind. It gets to Joan first. I'm not there. But then we do a good job. Marlon comes down, helps double team so we can stop that. Ball comes into my center mid, Meloto. I'm just coming back to have a good angle. Now, if we pause it right here, you can see 1, 2, 3 guys all plugging that outside, and the space is inside right here. So I'm going to take my touch inside into that space. And then I just find Eric Bird, my defensive center mid, who can switch the ball out to the left back for me. So good play, but it's just again, recognizing the space. And that's the first half. So nothing from me offensively. I'll be blunt about it. Nothing from me offensively. But to be honest, that was the one goal you saw was our only offensive stat the entire first half. We didn't have anything going forward that first half. And that was a big talking point in the locker room. And I mean, look at this. 11 shots from Austin Bold to our 1. And we had one shot on target, and 1 goal. They had 11 shots, 2 shots on target, and 0 goals. Possession is pretty even, but you can see we have possession, but there's just nothing going forward. So that is what we really tried to work on in the second half. So here's the start of the second half. We have kickoff. We try to play it up through the left side. Now ball comes into my center mid. As it's coming, I know he's going to switch it. I know he's going to switch the point of attack over to the right side. I'm right here already sprinting up the field and getting to an attacking position high and wide. So now I have the ball, 1v1. Here's their left back. So I'm against their winger with tons of space down this line. So I'm going to drive in towards their winger, dip my shoulder inside, and then just push it around him. And then here, I just hit a hard ball right across the penalty spot, but we don't have a runner right there. A lot of times when you're crossing in, you're just hitting spaces, and it's tough. Now here, ball comes in. This is tricky. You don't want to foul. I'm right here. I'm going to just make my body big, try to win this, try to keep my arms down by my side and not get a handball. I win the initial thing. It hits my chest, and then I'm just going to clear the ball out. You have to be careful, though. If you come flying in and foul, that you don't want a penalty right there. And then fantastic counterattack going forward. Ariel Martinez and Suarez. Martinez with the ball now. Starts to attack. Just does a little bit too much. Players catch up with him, and we get that snuffed out. We get that stopped. Bradley Bourgeois plays me out wide. I have a winger coming down. Here is a classic 1-2 situation. So I'm going to play into Martinez, my checking center mid, and I'm going to make a run, expecting that ball played 1 or 2 touches down the line so I can make that run behind the defense. And if you see, both players try to stop that. They're both following me. So this is fine. Ariel's not going to play it now. He's got tons of time and space. He can turn and take his space now and figure out a new pass. So that 1-2, if they step to the ball to Ariel, I'm in behind. And if they follow me, Ariel's got time. Here is an overlapping run now from Jome. Jome's going to make that run outside of the winger. I do okay. I'm expecting it, but I'm still slightly in the wrong position. So right here, I need to be another step just to my right. I know I don't want him to cut inside, and I'm trying to be careful about that, but this is a dangerous ball, and I just have to, if I was just one more step to my right, I could have stopped that. So good cross in. We do a good job to win it and to clear it out, but yeah, a little dangerous there. Meloto now finds me. It's tight. You see Eric right here. Rodrigo wants it into space, but there's a clear passing lane straight into Eric. And then this is a fantastic little counterattack once I play into Eric. So I'm going to play into Eric. He's going to pop it forward. Oh, I'm thinking of a different play. Sorry. Next play. Not a good counterattack on that one. Now again, kind of 2v1 on the wing. I can't step to Jome, their left back, because if I take one step, he's going to play it straight to Billy Forbes, and he's going to be in. So I have to be very patient, just track back, stay in line with my defenders, and wait for him to play it wide, and then I can step out. So good job. Marlon comes back, and then we step out. We stop the ball. We do a good 1v1 defensive play there, play it back. I try to play back to Marlon, off on Forbes for our throw-in. So a good stop of that counterattack there. Now ball comes into their winger. Here I need to be one step to my right here. And then so Marlon can double down. I'm blocking the inside, but when we're 2v1, I should block a little bit more of the line here. Again, nothing terrible comes of it. We do a good job to stay with it. Marlon does a great job to track back and help me. And we win the tackle there. We stop it. But it could be stopped earlier if I had just one step difference of positioning where my body is and force him inside there so Marlon can come earlier. Ball comes out to me. I'm looking for Rodrigo, who's making a checking run right here. My winger, Marlon's already gone. He's sprinting forward. I don't think that's the right play right now. So I don't look for him. I'm looking for Rodrigo right here in the center. So ball's going to come into me. I'm looking for Rodrigo. I try to take my touch in. It's tight. I think it's too tight to play. I don't feel comfortable playing that. So Bradley's backing up now and creating the second option. So I'm going to play back to Bradley. And this is the good counter-attacking play that I'm talking to. Great ball in. 1, 2, boom. Fantastic. And now we earn the foul, and we have the attacking free kick in their half now. Some great passes from Rodrigo and Ariel. Ball comes out to me. Just trap it down. I'm looking in the center. Again, it's tight. Play back to my center back, and he plays into our center mid. Now, another fast break from Bold. Again, I'm being patient, just seeing what's going on. Now here, this is a mistake. I'm yelling at Christian to go with the guy with the ball, to step to his left and to go with the ball so I can take the winger who's out wide here. But you'll see both of us kind of go with the guy without the ball. We both track this guy. So we're both kind of following him, which leaves this huge gap in the center. And that could be an easily through ball, or he can attack there. So now both of us, you'll see both of us step inside. Ideally, Christian would be inside right now, and I'd be a little bit outside ready for that ball. So we both step inside. We're both caught inside now. We're both here and here. This guy's wide open. It's a deep cross. It's still not the most dangerous area, but ideally I would be a little bit more wider and Christian would be blocking that guy. So I try to run out. It's a good cross in, deflected twice right to their guy's feet, and he scores. So a miscommunication. It's tough. Like I said, it starts so early from me directing where Christian needs to go. Christian can't really speak English, but he knows what right and left means. I think we just weren't on the same page there, and unfortunate. Missed the header, bounces right to his feet. Don't close the guy fast enough, and then he scores. So now it's 1-1. late in the second half. Now I switch over to the left side now, so I'm playing left back. We bring in a different, I don't know who we subbed, to be honest. It was a long time ago, but I'm playing left back now. I get the ball here, take my touch. This guy there, the winger, is completely cutting off the line. You see I don't really have an option here. Ideally, I'd have a center mid right here, but I don't. So I need to kind of take an attack into that space and then try to find an option. The guy steps in, and he clips me, and I just kind of fall down, earn the free kick for us. Now, Kevin Garcia on the free kick, he's going to play it straight into our center mid, who's going to bounce it one time out to me. Now there's a passing angle straight to Fabian Bastidas right here. They don't cut off that wing fast enough, so I'm able to play this ball first time right into Bastidas, who can turn and attack down the line. A good tackle from Austin Bold. And then a long ball into our center back, who's going to head the ball straight out to me. Tons of time, lots of time. Going to turn, just play into my center mid, who does a great turn. Then ball comes in. This is the 96th minute now. Christian, great cross in, fantastic header, and almost score right there in the very last seconds of the game. Then right here, ref calls the game 1-1 tied against Austin Bold. It's a tough game. Honestly, Austin Bold had many more dangerous chances than we did. I mean, look, you can see they had 21 shots to R5. They had 6 shots on target to R1. Possession was even, but ended up stealing a point on the road here. So anyway, this was the game analysis, my full game analysis, every single touch I took in this game against Austin Bold FC. Not the biggest offensive showing from the whole team and individually, but a good game and a good result on the road. So anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.